Hi everybody, this is Swordfish. Welcome to my Let's Play. It's Dead Rising. Today we're gonna follow the story of Brad, and he's a ZDC agent who's out to get strippers for the government.
Excellent. He's out to prove that he's got nothing to prove.
I figured out how to cut into CDC transmissions, plus some other stuff. I got a lock on a signal. Military frequency, man! Coming from Sunset by that big mansion. Whoever's directing those spec ops, that's your guy. I got your evidence right up there, man.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Apparently they're in the city deactivating chips.
Gotta find the source. That's the evidence I need. This was no accident.
Impact hammers and dildos.
I forgot to say that I've got two of my friends with me, Frenzy the Killbot and Cletus.
Hi.
Oh, thanks for mentioning me.
Yeah, this is my first intro.
Yeah, I think that's weird. If it's just a signal you need to do this, why would you do it from inside the city? You know?
You mean like a satellite could zap it down?
Like a satellite or use the radio tower would have been what I was thinking. But do it
Well,
like
which frequency is it?
but like remotely is sort of what I'm thinking. Okay, this is what he meant last video by burning bodies. You can find these piles of dead bodies and set them on fire. And that is another optional objective.
Not bad.
Yeah.
As if LA didn't smell bad enough. You gotta...
Set bodies on dead bodies, rotten dead bodies on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a city full of like walking corpses would smell pretty bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can say that again.
I'd never thought about it before now.
All the rotting food, too. Like,
Yeah. I don't know if it'd be as much of that. Do you think?
Get to the clown car.
well, there's gonna be a lot of food. Like, produce every grocery store. Like,
Yeah, but a lot of it would be in like sealed trucks or freezers and stuff.
Yeah, fridges, like sealed fridges. But so unless those got open, then it would be bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know, a lot of meat shelves are just out open air, so
True.
the meat
Yeah.
would go bad.
like I've been in a metro at, like, you know, midnight before, and it was, the fish department was pretty rank.
Oh yeah. That's not good.
I don't know when grocery stores get their fish orders, but restaurants get them like once a week, so if they get them once a week, that'd be pretty gnarly at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Kitchen Confidential taught me the best time to get...
Yeah.
There was an episode of Futurama where they do a casino heist, and the start of their plan is the weekly shrimp renewal.
Yeah, the shrimp renewal buffet.
Yeah.
Which I would believe is an actual thing.
Yeah, probably. Although they go through a lot. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I
mean,
I have a feeling they go through enough that they need daily orders for stuff like that.
well, shrimp you can freeze. You never bring it in fresh, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, fair enough.
That being said, it still has a lifespan even in the freezer.
Yeah.
But you can literally just buy boxes and boxes of it and throw it in your freezer and just de-thaw them at night to put on the buffet the next day.
Yeah.
Shrimp, glorious shrimp.
I think shrimp are, like, one of the nastiest foods that's, like, people eat.
They're delicious.
They're delicious.
I have occasionally bought shrimp rings on sale and then just eaten them for dinner. Like, that's
Yeah.
the whole meal.
I'm down with that. I prefer cooking shrimp, so I like getting raw. Cooking it in a nice like wine cream sauce with some
Yeah.
garlic and some shallots.
Well, we can see which one of us is fancy and which one isn't.
I see this road has changed slightly.
Yeah, actually, it's not as changed as I thought it was coming this way.
No, but the first time you went there, I don't think there's army trucks. But now there's army trucks, but not the other cars, and it's not like super blocked off.
It's the prison bus is the one I really notice
Mm-hmm.
is missing. Anyway, it's a
The
thing.
more you know.
Yeah. So, remember I was talking about how they block off the freeway and it makes driving really annoying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So, that's also a thing. I said blocking off the freeway means you drive a lot because when you need to go corner to corner, like it's a fair amount of driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing here. So maybe I should have picked a
Faster car.
faster vehicle, but you know, I'm trying to show
Alright.
stuff off.
You got plenty
Yeah,
of
we
stuff
could-
to talk about, like shrimp.
Like shrimp.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen them like fucking crawling around the bottom of like? It looks like alien bugs, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, have you ever seen skates?
No, is that a fish?
Yeah, it's kind of like a small like stingray, but it's armored, and it has
Yeah.
like a bunch of like kind of tentacle-y things. It's
That
pretty
sounds
crazy.
nasty.
Yeah,
Check this out. At some point, they put up a wall.
that's some BS.
Yes, it is.
They're hardworking.
I just drove
individuals.
halfway around the map, and there's a
And they made
fucking wall.
Mexico pay for it. It's a little Trump joke. By the time this video is released, he'll have won the primary, I think.
It looks like you can get around that wall though, just to the left there.
No, you can't. I checked.
Oh, that
Yep,
looked
they-
like you could.
It looks like there's a gap right against the
It
wall.
looks like it. It's not. I went and looked. It's a pillar.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Unbelievable.
that for some reason, partway through the DLC, they trigger more blockades.
And speaking of frequencies, you got one of them Zombrex chips, right? Yeah, it's how they know where you are.
They're using CDC technology to track me?
Not as pleasant as you thought it was, is it?
It wasn't meant to be used that way. It's supposed to keep people safe.
You so sure about that? I mean, that's a lot of power people just gave right up to the government because they were afraid of something. Pretty big trade-off, if you ask me.
They used it to start an outbreak, scare the whole country into submission. I'm going to find whatever's sending those transmissions.
Good luck, man. You know, you're not so bad.
Thanks. You too.
I find
I
that
think
I find that conversation kind of weird because there's been no evidence that anyone is tracking him. You know what I mean?
Nelson?
No, like, anybody has been tracking Brad.
No, yeah.
When he says, "Oh, that's how they're tracking you," no one's tracking him. He keeps going to them.
He's just some friggin' libertarian.
Well,
He
yeah.
just thinks every cell phone is being tracked at all times.
Yeah.
They're not? They're not?
Still gonna be tracking me. I better keep an eye out.
See? Who's tracking him? Like, he has not once been ambushed or something. He goes to the military.
He just likes to hang out.
It's weird. Is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't remember what we're doing right now. Oh yeah, we're going to the jamming signal. The jamming signal that's messing up all the chips in the city.
Was that cut because you reached a dead end and then you
Yeah.
had to go a different way and like it took you like 10 minutes?
It didn't take me that long, but I went and I found another vehicle and I was wandering around a little trying to find stuff to mix together. It was, yeah, it was
Pain
worth
in the
cutting out.
butthole.
Yeah, it was. I have to admit, I found that blockage when I did my test runs, and then when I actually went to record, every time I do a DLC, I record it in one take. So that was about it, like an hour into the DLC recording, and I just totally forgot it was there.
An hour into DLC and chill, and Brad gives you that look.
Boy, I'm so happy we include dank memes in this.
Yes. They'll
The
always be
dankest
relevant,
memes.
too.
Frenzy's LPs, known for the dankest memes around.
So they told us to go to the mansion, which is like, oh boy, the mansion again. It turns out it's not actually at the mansion. It's right next door. So it's not quite, as reused a location.
Dude. He's like pointing at you. Don't point, man. Shoot me. Is this day one?
Look at this guy over here. Like,
I'm just watching my quadrant.
What's with all the floating shit?
That's the transmitter. Got to get to it before they destroy it.
they really do try and destroy the stuff.
Specs for a lab? At the train yard, on Hemlock's orders. What the? This is signed by Marion Mallon. I thought she was in prison. This can't be good.
And let's just destroy the computers and all the information they have on them.
The files are in the computer?
Gotta find out what they were up to.
You just broke the monitors.
That's the
He,
joke.
no, he just wiped the hard drive. There you go.
Hacked the system.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the floating stuff in the other room. I'll take another look at it as we go by.
I've seen it a bunch.
Yeah, it's happened in this DLC a whole bunch. Like certain.
Yeah, and like every video so far, there's been like the one time when you went to go make that bomb.
Yeah,
When you walked out, there's just a bunch of milkshakes floating
yeah.
on
A bunch
the
of
side
the
of the road.
tables and stuff aren't spawning for whatever
Not
reason.
popping in.
But you can walk right through them. The tables, like the models, don't exist. It's not even the textures are popping in. The models just aren't there.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this DLC, because I don't know if you've noticed yet, but the entire plot is pretty much discovering the conspiracy from someone else's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm always down with.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice because it's a lot quicker. It's not as long as the main game. You're sort of going from important place to important place.
He's much smarter than the other guy, right?
Nick.
He is trained, you know. Also, fun little fact: if you're quick enough, you can actually get through these doors before they spawn in.
Oh.
But then you're kind of in trouble because you're locked behind them. And there's nothing back here except a door that says "Keep out."
Oh man, and
That door's not your boss.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it's kind of cool. I did that by accident while I was doing a practice run.
that's a fun little bug.
Yeah, like I think it's a monster closet where when it's not in view, the doors don't exist, so zombies pour out of it. But I guess if you're quick enough getting into the area, the doors take a while. It's cool.
How does the save system work? Did you have to revert like a while?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
That sucks ass.
Yes,
Oh,
it does.
man.
Alright, so the lab. Also, guns flying everywhere for some reason.
It's raining guns.
I don't know what's going on with that. But this lab is a huge fight between zombie Spec Ops and alive Spec Ops. And there are just like corpses of them everywhere, and it's kind of cool actually.
Be a little bit chaotic. Everyone's wearing the same uniform.
Yeah,
Don't know who's who.
it's true. But the one thing I keep thinking of is, remember, what's her face? Isabella came back here to the lab to find her computer. So was it this chaotic when she came back, or is that after, or what?
There's no cure here. What? Prison camp with the taxi company. Only thing this chip is good for now is so they can hunt me down like a dog. It's coming out. Now. Criminal! That's a hell of a way to keep the public in check. It's gotta be Hemlock, so he could seize power.
Oh, that chick
Yeah,
was...
probably a good idea to pick up the scalpel in that room that smells like death and do it instead of back at the hospital where your base is with that doctor who you're friends with.
Hey, that chick was a real pain in the neck.
Oh man. So yeah,
I was waiting for like a minute.
I could hear you. You could barely contain yourself.
Brad's costume change is just taking off his shirt and jacket, but putting the bulletproof vest back on anyway.
He looks like a man.
Yeah, he's pretty manly.
Finally matches his voice.
I want to point out, that was Isabella's computer that he picked up and looked at. Remember how she, like, threw it on the
Tossed it.
ground to, like, break it, maybe? So she didn't. It still works. It has information on it.
Some pretty incriminating information.
But apparently he didn't find that information. All he found was the prison camp at the taxi company.
One-track mind.
He was so close to actually having the answers to the conspiracy.
Or finding the nudes.
Or that, maybe.
Those sweet, sweet nudes. I like them better without a shirt, so...
Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like the shirt and tie under the bulletproof vest. It's a good look.
Yeah, not in a post-apocalyptic, like, zompocalypse here.
Style is important. I say.
I guess if he
which-
wants to nail that doctor, maybe.
Eh,
Oh yeah, the doctor was kind of cute.
there's no romance subplot in this DLC.
I mean, thank
He's
God
married
for
to
that.
the job.
Exactly.
He's married to
Swordfish
money.
gets it.
We'll just have to write a fanfic about the romance.
Yeah. But yeah, the next stop on our conspiracy tour is the taxi company. It's been a while since we were there. Actually, it was the last DLC was the last time we played around at the taxi company. As what's his face? Commander
Frank.
Kane?
Frank Kane.
Was it really Frank?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm making that up.
That doesn't fit at all.
Frank Kane.
He doesn't seem like a Frank. Also,
I
I'm
don't know.
coming extremely close to 50,000 kills here.
What do you get?
I
Did they
don't
drop
know.
a single balloon?
You don't get anything, actually.
It'd be sweet if balloons pop when you hit like landmarks.
Now remember, it's like 53,000 is the next achievable.
Mm-hmm.
That's a small town.
Yep. Well, big enough to have a huge mall.
They might have surrounding smaller towns, you know,
Oh, yeah.
to feed into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone's in trouble.
The greater Willamette area.
Thank you so much.
I like it.
What the hell happened here?
Alright, the military base. There's some weird stuff about this.
I thought it was a taxi thing.
It is it's a military base at a taxi company. So here's the thing, the gates are locked. There's military guys in there you can hear talking to each other, but they don't do anything. You're supposed to go up behind the billboard exactly the same as you did when you were Nick. But there's
Did
some
you try asking them nicely to open the gate?
No, I didn't. There's some weirdness with the way this is set up, because we know from way back when that you can actually get into the taxi company this way. Nothing is stopping you from doing this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it's scripted, so it doesn't play nice when you do things like this.
Oh my.
I mean, this is nice
Rules
for
of
you.
engagement. Oh man.
These
Hello,
guys,
I am one of you.
they do not care.
No movement, nothing. You were looking right at him, bud. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, so you can kind of break it.
Certainly makes it easier.
Yeah, but I don't want to break it. I mean, you know, we kind of want to play this right. I did kill one of the guys though, so you know that makes it easier.
Alright. Gonna do this properly.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool sequence.
Spec ops are still there. Now I can use that chip. I'm gonna plant it, and they can track me all they want. Just gotta be ready to take them out when they get here. Or maybe I can just sneak past.
Yeah, again they give you options. And again they reference the tracking, which
Should be here any minute.
has never been a thing
Yeah.
up
Brand
until
new.
up until right now. Now they're tracking it.
Still water. Now let's get inside.
So it's cool. The military guys actually come out single file and try and hunt you down.
That's nice of them.
Yeah, you can just run around them. They're pretty easy to avoid. But let's do some cool shooting instead. Yeah.
Cool shot, you mean?
Yeah, singular. So what kind of stuff are we going to find at the taxi company?
Probably nothing, because Uber took over.
Well, do you remember the end of the last DLC?
Negatory!
Well, the Spec Ops commander had the helicopter black box with Hemlock's orders to kill the president, and he was supposed to destroy it.
Oh.
But then at the end, he chooses not to destroy it and goes and gets his ass kicked by Nick.
Right.
Right.
Whoa.
You gotta make it right.
What are you talking about?
Hemlock killed the president.
Shit.
Take this. It's gun proof. Take it. Make things right. I'm gonna turn soon. I was just following orders.
Me too.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
I think I've got everything I need. Cora, I'm on my way.
802, this is Gator 5.
So some weird stuff happens there. All of the audio lines trigger all at once. It did that every single time. I couldn't stop it from happening. But the general gist of it is, he thinks he's now ready to escape the city, and luckily enough, apparently, one of the patients brought a truck to the hospital.
Perfect.
So next time we will make our daring escape from the city. And
From Spaghetti Code City.
And that's it for my video. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Confirm we are unable to locate Pete 42 on location. Mark to 807